I'm back with another album review. I was supposed to get this video out a week ago, but my computer died and I needed to get a new one. Anyway, it's been over a year since the last time I reviewed anything by Rage Against the Machine, and today's review is on Live and Rare. It's both a live and a compilation album that was released on June 30th, 98. This album mainly consists of bootleg recordings from live shows, plus some rarities. Some of these bootleg recordings, since these bootleg recordings got an official release, it's fair to say that's an official bootleg. However, there's a catch to this, because this album was only released in Japan. No surprise there, since it was released on Sony Music Entertainment Japan. However, it was re-released in Japan and the Philippines with bonus tracks in 2000. We'll get back to this when discussing the songs. I'm aware that it was released digitally on July 14th, 2022, but James Rolfe said it best: fuck this digital shit. Besides, I'm a collector. Anyways, the album was self-produced and was mixed by Dave Rat. It was recorded throughout 91 and 97. I already mentioned that this album was only released in Japan, meaning that people from other countries had to import it. I remember coming across a copy of this album at a Sound Exchange back in 2019, and I regret overlooking it. Luckily, I was able to find a copy that was already here in the US, and I ordered it from Discogs. Discogs, in my opinion, is one of the best places to shop for music online. I'm able to find stuff on that site that I couldn't find on Amazon, eBay, or Merch Bar. This includes the Japanese versions of certain albums. Speaking of which, I told a few people that Japan is always keeping the good shit. Anyways, let's talk about the songs. This album starts with Bullet in the Head. This was recorded during a performance in Amsterdam on February 7th, 93. Next song is Settle for Nothing. It's from the same performance in Amsterdam in 93. After that is Bomb Track. This was recorded during a concert in Minneapolis on April 5th, 93. It followed up with Take the Power Back. It's from a performance in Vancouver on April 11th, 93. It's followed up by Freedom, which is from the same concert in Vancouver. Next up is Black Steel and the Hour of Chaos. It's from Rage Against the Machine, performed with Chuck D on May 27th, 96 on Radio 3 FM in Hilversum in the Netherlands. It's pretty awesome that they performed with Chuck D, since he's one of the guys from Public Enemy. He would later be the frontman for the supergroup Prophets of Rage, though I already talked about Prophets of Rage back in 2019. Up next is Zapped as Blood. It's from the same performance in Hilversum. What comes next is Without a Face. It's the third and final song on this album from the Hilversum concert. Next song is Had to Be Playing on the Jukebox. It is actually a poem by Allen Ginsberg, and Rage Against the Machine turned it into a song. They performed it during a live show in Detroit on July 9th, 93. Next up is Fuck the Police. It's actually a cover of the song by NWA, and I've heard the original version countless times. On top of that, I consider it to be one of the greatest fuck songs of all time, due to all the fucking uses of the fucking word fuck. Rage Against the Machine played it they played it live in Washington, D.C. on August 13th, 95. Up next is Darkness. The song first appeared on the band's self-titled demo tape from 91. And I did a review of that demo tape last year. This is the original version from the demo tape, though it was re-recorded for the soundtrack for The Crow, which I reviewed 2 years ago. This album ends with Clear the Lane. It's another song from the band's demo tape. The reissued version of this album has 3 bonus tracks: The Ghost of Tom Joad, People of the Sun, and No Shelter. The Ghost of Tom Joad was taken directly from the album Renegades. The other 2 bonus tracks are live recordings that were on the Best Buy version of Renegades, but would later reappear on Live from the Grand Olympic Auditorium. As you can see, my copy does not have any of the bonus tracks. Sure you can see it. I read that AllMusic gave this album 2.5 out of 5 stars. Obviously, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. However, this album does have a 4.5 out of 5 on Discogs, and a 4.7 out of 5 on Amazon. When it comes to my opinion, I think this is a really good album. In some ways, it's even better than Live from the Grand Olympic Auditorium, despite predating that album and performance. Overall, I recommend checking out this album. Now, this part where I question you. Have you listened to Live and Rare? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? What other live tracks do you think should have been included? Let me know in the comments. If you like the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.